On 2112 Alisana Street, you will find Christopher Schafer Clothier. For 15 years, Mr. Schafer and Company have run a world-class haberdashery in the heart of Baltimore City. Offering second-to-none tailoring of his own incredible brand, Mr. Schafer is more than meets the eye when it comes to suit making. Don't be another Baltimorean. Be a finely styled Baltimorean with Christopher Schafer Clothier.
We're here. We're back. Another episode of Sanity Lounge. Welcome, Baltimore. We're jumping right into it. We had an awesome fucking band in here just now. Well, they're still here. Natalie Brooke and the band. Is that right? And Natalie Brooke and the band. Do you go by that sometimes?
Yeah, that's usually what I say.
There's a couple iterations.
Yeah.
Some of them.
So, Natalie, Nestor / Jacob, Nathan, who's on his second run in the lounge,
Yes.
and Luke. That was fantastic. You guys fucking slam.
That was fun.
This was an
Insanely
odyssey.
high energy.
This was an odyssey to get you guys here. I don't know if you guys know this, but he and I, like last Christmas, went on a journey to try to get
March.
the Natalie. Is that what it was?
At Union Stage?
Yeah. Okay, well, to me, it was around Christmas, it seemed like. But the fact is, we were trying to get the Natalie Brooke Band in Sanity Lounge. And I had never heard you guys, but he was like...
It was the show at Kendall Street.
Oh, at
Union Stage, but we did
Yeah.
not make it to the 8x10.
That's okay.
It is.
8x10 was very fun.
Why?
not,
We
but-
couldn't, but there was a reason.
8x10 was
that-
very fun.
Yeah, the 8x10 thing was not
Yeah.
too far after that.
Yeah, that was like our first big 8x10 headline, like birthday show. It was really cool.
Well, let me
Yeah.
just tell you, when he took me to see you guys in D.C., I think it was, I couldn't fucking believe it. I'm serious. First of all, the sound there that night, I don't know if it was just that night or whatever, but the sound was incredible.
Yeah.
And you guys came out, and I mean, just fucking smoked it.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't
That's the time
believe
we
it.
opened with Stupid Head, didn't we?
I think we had a good set list. I don't know if we opened with Stupid Head, but we might have. I know Stupid Head slapped that day. We could have opened with it.
I'm telling you, like,
right.
the sound was on point. You guys were on fire, or I don't know if it's like that's the way it was, but by the end of the night, I was like, holy shit. We've got to get
And I got some good footage of the keytar. We'll get into that later.
We will get into the guitar.
We will.
Right.
No, it was great. Welcome, guys.
Yeah,
We
welcome.
are thrilled to have you guys
Thanks.
here.
For
Definitely.
having us.
So, Natalie, let's start with you. What's your history with music in general? I mean, is the keyboards your main
Yeah.
gig?
Dude, I've got a crazy history, so I'll sum it up. I started off like every 5-year-old in piano lessons, hating it, crying on the driveway, begging not to go. Dropped out of that in middle school, started like learning by ear, and then like that really got me into music. And then through high school, I like still did classical, like went to like an art school and stuff. And then I went to college, did classical and then jazz.
Hold
left
on now.
college.
Hold on
Okay,
now.
okay,
Hold
okay.
on now. So, but through these formative years, what was your musical like vibe? Were you into classical music?
It was
and
pretty
shit,
much
or-
strictly classical.
Wow,
And like I was really
okay.
into like film scores, metal, and classical music. I would
even
say it was
in
pretty much
like
that.
elementary school and shit like that.
I can't remember elementary school, but I remember discovering Under Oath from my brother Alec in like probably 8th grade, and that was like it for me.
So where did you grow up?
Frederick, Maryland.
Frederick. And
Yeah.
then you went to the Shenandoah Conservatory.
Yeah.
What is that?
So that's in Winchester, Virginia. It's like a small school, but like amazing music program. And I loved it because it had such an eclectic like student base. People were from all over the country, all over the world, which like I had actually been to a school before that where it was like everybody was from like that town. And I was like, I don't want to be here. And yeah, so like Shenandoah had like everything from like theater makeup majors to like, you know, jazz piano. So like it was really cool.
That's awesome.
Really cool. Very submersive.
And what about your so back then in your formative years? Great word.
Immersive.
Sorry.
Great word.
No, thank you.
We do an exercise where you describe your education, but pretend you're ChatGPT and see how many adjectives you can stuff into one sentence.
I skipped a lot of English and
Spent a
math
lot of
and
time
science.
submarines.
That's an incredible
Very
word.
subversive.
I went to the immersive Van Gogh exhibit. That was
Immersive.
cool.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Luke.
definitely. But so back then, as you're rocking, you're learning in your formative years.
Yeah.
And then, so I cut you off towards the end just because
No,
I
it's
wanted
cool.
to see what the
I know, I
vibe
was
of
like-
music you were
yeah.
listening to at that
Classical.
point.
That's a
So-
crazy vibe of music at that point. In my life.
Yeah.
It is a crazy
Oh
vibe
yeah.
of music.
I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, in high school, I was my first like concert with I had this friend Chris. We went to metal concerts. We went to see Periphery, Killswitch Engage, Meshuggah, all this stuff. Like that was like all we went to, and I was just obsessed with like metal and like that live energy.
Right.
But I was like playing classical music, and I was like, what do I do? It took me a long time to figure out how to like get myself into like that, stage space, like that energetic space of like metal bands.
Right.
But I got there.
Wow, I can't believe metal
No,
would be
seriously.
like. I really didn't.
I
you know,
did like PowerPoints and like projects on metal all the time in high school because I was like.
But I
so-
will say it does seem like your guys' music is very like progressive and a lot of changes and metal
Yeah.
adjacent.
I like wake
Yeah.
up from a nap in the van to metal music playing.
That's so funny.
It's crazy
Often.
Depends on the day, but yeah, sometimes it's really
and very loud
Or
too.
2 a.m. drives. You got to throw on the
you got to stay awake.
real.
Yeah, that's wild.
That helps.
Yeah.
It definitely helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we go further, Nestor. Okay, I'm gonna read to you what I wrote while you were playing. Nestor's fingers are fluttering through a field of fucking funk. Okay, so let's talk about that. What's the deal, babe?
How do you
is
feel
that-
about that?
Yeah, so is bass your main axe? Hopefully, or
Yes.
I was
Yeah,
gonna-
I
I
said
thought-
that.
I thought he may have been sleeping.
yeah, he's like, I'm a pretty good drummer. I'll go get this fucking guy.
I'm actually a very talented concert flautist. But, no, bass is kind of
There's
like
a skin
hobby.
flute too.
Yeah.
Right.
No, the finger work. Just play a lot of video games and
Is that right?
grind. It's
Right.
like finger exercise.
Well, I'm telling you,
Yeah, that's a
like,
good point.
we're
He's
we're
right.
we're older cats. We've seen a lot of badasses on bass, but like, wow, like it's like Mark Knopfler style or some shit on bass.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's
You know what
like
that is?
that's a rarity, you know what I mean? Like in my opinion. I mean, now evolution happens maybe because of these video games and shit like that. I think it's probably more because of practice. I don't know.
Jacob practices
very
a lot.
disciplined.
It makes
Yes.
it makes sense because you don't really move when you play video games either.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I'm
You don't
saying.
really-
It
you don't
really
really
probably it does help dexterity
Yeah.
and shit.
His desk chair sees a lot of just like this and then a lot of this.
Right, right. Well, man, I mean,
It's
it's
nasty.
effortless and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
And what a compliment! Like, what a band, Natalie.
You know, you've been looking
Jesus
forward to
Christ.
seeing Nestor since March.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, I
Wait a
was sitting
minute.
there.
So let's
Yeah.
get through this right now. Jacob Nestor, what's going on?
the names.
You go by both.
Yeah.
Which one's the right one?
For music
Both of 'em
purposes,
are right.
Nestor. I
Nestor.
really don't have a preference, but the only wrong name is Jake.
Okay,
Never
wow,
mind.
that's so
Not
funny.
Jake.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I think I called you Jake like 6 times.
Oh, really?
No, but it's not, I don't have a problem
Yeah.
with it, but it just doesn't.
Yeah, no, I dig
It's
it.
like,
I
ooh.
hear you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I get it. That's how I feel about Mike.
Right, right. That's why I wrote Davis.
I hate when people call me Nathaniel.
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 Gross.
And
Is that your
Mostly-
is that name on your birth certificate?
Mostly because that's not my name.
so,
What's your middle name?
All
Sorry.
the lives of Nathaniels out there. Jeremy.
Jeremy, nice. You look like a
Nathan
Jeremy, baby.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank
I
you.
feel, yeah, it suits you. I feel like.
Definitely be a Jeremy.
Just real quick now, Nate, we've had Nate on the show, so you know a little bit about his history. However, I am going to ask you, like, coming into a band like this, at a clutch time when you meet a cat like Nestor, I mean, you're a badass player, but how did that first meeting go? Were you like,
so awkward.
Yeah, I bet.
Just kidding. It was great.
No, it wasn't.
I'm saying, was it like intimidating in the sense of like,
I'm still intimidated to this day playing with these. So yeah, 100%.
Right.
But
because what a chair, man! Like what a great chair to fill, man. I'm so happy for you. Like you guys are locked down.
How long have you been with Natalie?
In a band sense?
Yeah.
Hot August 2020. Was it 2 or 3?
Oh, that was your first show.
Yeah, my bassist got COVID 2 days before the gig. I said, Jacob, you're up. You got 48 hours to learn the set.
Oh, yeah. Not the first time. It happened literally at Dome Fest a few weeks ago.
Bass player got COVID for the Infinity Tribe set. I said, Jacob, learn the set.
Here's the hardest music you've ever played live.
Yeah.
You have 48 hours and no rehearsal.
Yeah, and it is hard music. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You guys aren't phoning it in. Like, this is fucking work.
Because I remember you said you two came in kind of around the same time.
Yeah, and they had like rehearsals and we were like prepping. But yeah, Jacob like jumped in. I forget what Hot August it was, but
I think it was 22. It was 23 Infinity Tribe.
I think so. Must have been, yeah.
So were any of you guys at that Pools Island show that I saw? That was 2022.
Was it the Seven Teller?
That was Tellerfest.
Yeah, so Jacob was
That was the first time I met you.
Yeah, and honestly, Luke, I left that gig. I was like, I want to play with that guy.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's how I'm going to get that guy.
I remember going, who the hell is this bitch, man? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, look, let's hang on.
Being too raunchy on the mic here.
Let's hang on Luke for a second. So, Luke,
hang on me, man.
Yeah, your technical prowess is fucking disgusting.
What did you write?
Fucking disgusting. I wrote Luke's technical prowess is fucking outstanding. It complements the disgustingly tight funk shop that's built by N3. I made that up. Take that down, by the way. Nestor, Natalie, Nate. But then I started going crazy. I'm like, N3L?
N3 cubed.
And I'm like, well, L and N, there's one letter in between, and that's M. And if you turn a 3 sideways, it's LMN. Anyway, this is what I do. That's how my
I don't even know. What are you talking about?
Anyway, Luke, you're a fucking... Let me just tell you this.
LN is natural log on a calculator. It's natural log cubed.
Oh my gosh! Don't get me started on this shit.
Whatever.
We'll have it up on the screen. I'll have Ware Davis little. Anyway, fact is that I almost got emotional during the last song you played. So your technical prowess is outstanding, and furthermore, when it comes time to solo, there's soul, baby. Like I could feel.
Oh
it.
yeah!
I'm telling you, I almost got emotional. That last song.
I love that solo too.
Well, that's what I mean.
A lot of solos I make up, but that one I've been playing like the same as the record because it's like one of the first solos I wrote and like really liked.
It's perfect.
And I wrote it by singing it in my car, and it came from like the voice. So it's supposed to be soulful. So thank you for saying that. That really makes me happy.
Well, it was genuine. And like I said, when I was back here, I'm like, oh God, like this is fucking epic, like or some shit. So good stuff, man.
Hell yeah, thank you.
So back to Miss Natalie, how the fuck do you come across 3 gunslingers like this? And
which one's your favorite?
Yes, I was just gonna ask.
Which one do you hate the most?
Can't be you.
Because that was another thing I took away from that night was you were like you own the stage. I mean, you came out there, you're in, you've got your keyboard surrounding you.
Yeah.
Right when I feel like I can't get my face blown off any further, because again, in order, like you've got the house built.
Yeah.
And like for you to rule the kingdom with the keys is impressive. Thanks. And then towards the end of the night, as Woe Davis has pointed out to me, what happened? Tell.
She brought out the guitar. What?
The keytar. Yes. Which is Woe Davis loves the keytar.
Because you don't see it every day, dude. Like, it's a cool fucking instrument.
Yeah.
And the way she plays it is fucking awesome because you don't stand still, which is technically why you did not play it today.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's a live instrument.
Yeah.
I get it.
I got to have people in front of me.
Right. No, it's awesome. And I mean, I fully support that.
Thanks, man.
But man, what a great what a great band all around.
Yeah.
And then to add to it, so do you write all the lyrics?
Yeah, I write all the lyrics and like pretty much the music for the most part. I would say I come to rehearsals with the song like almost all the way done, and then we kind of piece it together, like add things. But yeah.
I got you.
pretty much.
You're fast. Like the speed that some of the videos I see you play at.
The way he said it was awesome.
Especially on the
You're
guitar.
fast.
You're fast.
What do you run on a 40-yard dash?
Well, you were hauling ass when you passed by the house.
Yeah, right.
To the left earlier. She was a little bit late, and we
Yeah,
all saw
yeah.
her drive by.
I was late and I flew by the house like 40 miles an hour. I missed it completely.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
No, but so like you say, you studied classical. You were into classical, but how did you develop what you're doing now from that?
Yeah. There was like a huge like bridge, like multiple years in there. So like classical, I entered the jazz program. I didn't know a single thing. I didn't know how to read a single chord change. I went to like my first big band like jazz rehearsal, and the guy handed out like one chart, and I was like, okay, there's like 8 pages here, like whatever. And then he handed out like 13 more charts, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. So yeah, it started off with like getting into jazz, learning like chords, soloing, and like I would say that took me like 3 years to feel even somewhat comfortable coming from like a classical world to a totally improv chord-based world. And so like then I left college and I went to like Gordon Sterling's Bucket Jam in like Alexandria. I think it was in Alexandria at the time.
It was in Tyson's. Oh wait, no, that was the Iota Jam.
Yeah, the
Was that
Iota Jam.
first?
Yeah, that was first.
And funny story, was that the only time you went to that?
Oh yeah, no, I went a couple times. Jacob
was
and
the
I have
last
a
time.
picture of us playing together
Tyson's.
back then. I must have been 22 years old.
Wow.
There's a picture of us jamming
There's
together.
a video.
And what year is that?
2017.
Which means you're only 24 now.
Uh-oh, where Davis,
There's a math problem for you.
Luke
where
actually
Davis
met
just
Jacob.
did it. He just
You met
did the
Jacob before
question.
Natalie did.
Yeah, I met Jacob when we were 13, and we skateboarded together, and we had no idea.
Yeah.
And we figured that out on the road.
Yeah.
Where did you guys all grow up?
I grew up in the mean streets of Bethesda, Maryland, in Montgomery County,
Nice.
where it's terrible there. It's really
It's
bad.
real
We talked about
wild
that.
over there.
Yeah, I grew up there, and yeah,
Yeah.
Owings Mills.
Right.
it was a wonderful
Nice.
upbringing.
I was military, so I lived in Texas, North Carolina, Annapolis, kind of all
So
over the
you
place.
lived on bases,
never on base,
just
but
traveled around.
moved a lot. Yeah,
Right.
but Maryland is home of adulthood, so
Nice.
it's in Maryland.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the bass, that's probably why you're so, like, you take the bass wherever you go. You
I
know.
take my acoustic bass every single physical location that I go in life.
Yeah.
I'm
Good.
never
Yeah, he
wouldn't
does.
bass.
That's wonderful. I love that kind of
Mhm.
shit. That's me with the drums. I love it.
Take your drums everywhere you go.
No,
Oh,
with
kid.
the sticks. Wouldn't that be a bitch? I'm like, honey, hold on.
Right.
Right, we're going to Outback tonight.
They might,
Hold on, I gotta get my snare
they
drum.
might need a band tonight.
Uh,
They might need a sit-in.
Right. So let me ask you this: you recruited, if you will, young Luke and young Nate here not too long ago. How
Right.
long was the band rocking? And it's like from original impetus till them.
Yeah.
How long was
We
that?
started the summer before COVID, so that must have been summer of 2019. Is when I had like my first show was at like Gypsy Sally's.
And it was as the Natalie Brooke band.
Yeah, at the time I think I was Natalie Brooke and the band.
Okay, so that's why you.
Yeah.
were saying
That's
that.
why I was saying.
Right, I
Yeah.
thought you were just being a weirdo. I'm like, what the fuck?
No,
is
but
this
I
guy
do. I say that live.
Right.
I always say this is Natalie. I'm Natalie Brooke, and this is the band.
Right.
I always say that because like I want to like
This is band.
attach
Natalie Brooke and the
I want
Boy
to attach
Sluts.
the band to me. You know, I like always really want to do that. One thing that kind of had me change the band name actually was I played a Everyone Orchestra gig, and I was next to, oh my gosh, what is his name? He's in Living Color.
Corey Glover.
Glover?
Nope, the guitar. Vernon Reed.
Vernon Reed.
I was next to Vernon Reed,
Wow.
and I told him, I was like, yeah, I've got a band, and it's Natalie Brooke the band. He was like, you should just be Natalie. And I was like, okay. I was
Right.
like, I think I'll take that, but I'll just do like the Natalie Brooke thing, and then I just like, you know, cut off the fat, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's one of those things that, like, if you get advice from a cat like that, you have to consider it.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
what
totally.
the hell are you going to do?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it's funny because now she's just waiting for that cease and desist. It's going to come any day from
Oh
the
yeah,
real
from
Natalie
the
Brooke
real Natalie Brooke in
trademark.
Tennessee.
oh, no.
There is another. There is another, and her and I do it the same way. So like, Brooke is my middle name. Brooke is her middle name, but she lives in Nashville, so she probably had people telling her to like trademark it early on. Like I had nobody telling me
Sure.
that, so she's hit me up on Facebook a couple times and been like, "You got to stop." And I'm just like,
what?
Gotta stop.
No,
what?
yeah.
Do I need to go beat her ass?
no, she hasn't hit me up in a while. She doesn't hit me up in a
I'm
while.
joking.
But
You
I'm just
said
like, if
I
you're
wouldn't
not, if you're not
anyway.
Lady Gaga, I don't care.
kidding.
Right. Well, that's a tough sell. I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Like,
Just ignore her until she literally tries to take me to court, which she won't. So
right.
Well, hopefully she doesn't see this podcast.
Oh no.
Right, that would be such a great problem. We'll be like, we're here with the other Natalie Brooke, live from Texas.
Yeah. Yep. And then
that'd
just
be
kidnap her and just get rid of
We
her.
could do like a rough and rowdy backyard fight type thing.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
Well, it's funny because we have her on the line. She's
She's like, well, let's bring her out.
Has she just called? Has she just reached out and been like, stop? Or do you know if she's trademarked the name?
She has trademarked the
She
name.
has.
She has it like legally for a number of years. Because even if you haven't performed with the name or whatever, you still have it for like 5 years.
Right.
So I'm kind of effed for a while. She still performs like semi-regularly. And she has told me explicitly to stop using it, but she hasn't taken me to court. So it's just like, just ignore it.
You can't use your own name because
But it's
she's
her
got
name.
it trademarked.
Everybody says that. It's also her name, but
That's
she trademarked it
crazy.
under the entertainment category. So
technically,
it.
you could just move to Natalie Brooke in the band and move
I
past
could.
it.
I considered it. I considered a whole name
Right.
change. Like,
You'd have
No,
to fight
that's,
the
that's
same
wild.
trademark.
No, I mean it's got to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
a
that's an
little bit.
interesting conundrum.
It's got to be like just
yeah.
there. It's you may not think about it. She's not reaching out, but you're still like motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It might pop up.
Yeah.
I feel like that thing is more like who wants to throw more money at a battle.
Literally, that's
Exactly,
why.
yeah,
That's why it
yeah.
doesn't really
So
matter.
annoying.
It's like if you want to make this a big deal, we will. But
Right.
you don't want to. I don't want to. We both won't.
Right.
Right.
So.
Yeah, let sleeping dogs lie.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Fuck her.
Literally.
yeah, that's how
I
we
say
do
that.
it.
I say that on the mic sometimes. I'm like, if you guys look me up, there's a girl with a guitar. It's not me, and fuck her.
Right.
I'm sure
here we
she's
go. Here comes the cease and desist.
Dude, this season
No,
desist is
dude,
in
you
the
can't
mail.
prove that I was talking about her.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, controversial content
Yeah.
rolls, baby.
Let's
So
go.
this is good stuff.
No press is back. Right?
So, Nestor, what's your influence musically?
My two favorite bands of all time are Primus and Pink Floyd.
I love this guy.
And King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
This guy.
Those are my three all-time favorites. And then some more niche stuff like this band is coming to actually Union Craft on like the 29th, Lightning Bolt. Oh my God. It's just a drummer and a bass player, and they are like
Nice.
a noise experimental, insane.
What does the drummer wear on his face?
He wears a luchador mask with a little microphone built in, and it's like distorted, and he kind of like yells into it with delay. It's
And he wears
insane.
when I saw him, he had a bunch of dildos all over the mask too.
You like Lightning Bolt?
Is that
I
right?
just happened to see him once. I never listened to him since then, but he has.
Would you say he had a bunch
right?
of dildos on
Yeah.
his mask?
Does he still do that?
Like hanging off of it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, if he
Nate
did it
said-
once, right? If he
Nate
did it
real
once,
quick
he's
said,
probably
I haven't
doing it
listened to
again."
them since then.
Just for the record. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh yeah, and there's this other artist that really inspires
Lightning
me. Who's called, speaking of which, Ankle Pants.
Ankle
Who
pants.
I think he's from New Zealand, but he lives in the UK, and he's been like a horror mask maker and effects guy for
Yeah.
like decades.
Ankle pants. All
I
right,
gotta
let's
write
take
all
this
He
these
wears his
down.
pants around his ankles.
No, but
Right.
crazier, he's an electronic artist that has this whole suit that he designed. That like each of his shoes has a computer, each of his shoulder pads has a computer, his hands have computers that all send signals. So he's just walking around like making the song with this mask on that has a prosthetic nose that's a penis that moves.
What the fuck
It
is
like goes
going on?
like this. It's a big dick. He's incredible.
That's
Yes.
wild
He's a
as
What's
shit.
up with
genius.
these bands? Like he's got the one drummer who wears the dildo mask,
Yeah.
and then this dude has a mechanical penis on his
No,
mask.
he was
Both
the
bands
same
are
guy,
very
right?
impressive.
I'm sure
Honestly,
they
they're
have
very,
to
yeah.
be.
It's
You-
not
you-
like a bit thing. Like, oh, okay, that's funny, but you suck. Like they're all very good.
Yeah.
trying to think of a third
I
penis
love-
band.
He said, I'm trying to think of a
Think of a
third
third.
dick band.
Yeah.
So we can, well, that's interesting. Good shit. And Pink Floyd and Primus, man. I figured Primus. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Brian's
what can-
he's in contact with Tim Alexander.
Yeah.
Oh.
Primus. So Tim Alexander, as you probably heard last year, like walked off the tour and all this stuff. So he started putting videos on Instagram of just drum videos or like, stuff of him saying like some heavy shit like, follow the rhythms and that kind of shit. Well, my whole thing is some heady shit like that. So I throw haymakers on Instagram like Messenger sometimes with some like celebrities, and sometimes I get responses.
Shit, dude.
and he has not blocked me.
Oh.
and I've said,
And by keeping in touch, that's what I mean. He talks to him and he hasn't blocked
yeah.
him
So
yet.
so it's like sometimes what happens is like some of the people I'm trying to think of somebody like I'll throw a haymaker to, and I'll get an immediate like if this person wants to contact you in business chat, they will. Thank you or whatever. Move on. Sometimes it doesn't go that way, and this one
Ankle
like.
pants.
The ones that I feel are real accounts end up being real accounts.
Yeah.
And this one has not blocked me. I haven't reached out yet again, but I play the long game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Has he seen your message yet?
Well, yeah, he liked my thing. He likes because
James Hong. He reached out to James Hong and he replied to him.
James Hong.
He said, "Good luck in the Sanity Lounge."
James Hong is
Do you know who James Hong is?
is the older Asian guy that's been in every fucking movie you've ever seen. Have you ever seen Blade Runner?
Oh yeah.
Like he was
He's Tia Carrere's dad in Wayne's World 2.
Right.
He's in Big Trouble in Little China.
He's
He's
been
in
in
everything.
Yeah, like he's just been in many movies. But I reached out to
And you're in
him.
contact with him.
He
as well.
responded. He's 90, so he wouldn't do the show. But like he was like, "Thanks for thinking of me."
Oh,
Anyway, all this is to say that we may eventually have Tim Alexander
Yeah,
from
that-
Tron.
No,
Dude,
yeah.
did you watch the Interstellar Drum Derby?
Oh my God! And I love this John Hoffman guy. Like,
Yeah.
what a great dude, man.
he's-
Yeah,
I'll
I
show you
watched
that.
most of them. I mean,
No, that's ankle pants, by the way.
Yep.
You can
no
see,
shit.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
you
a
can see-
beast.
you can see
He literally
his,
looks like a beast.
dick mask there. You
Yes.
can kind of see it.
So
It moves.
is this
It's
like
wild.
what's that fucker or Daft Punk or no? What's
Daft
the
Punk.
Dead Mouse?
what are the
Daft
two
Punk.
cats that have masks
love
on?
that.
They
Daft
were.
Punk, but
That's that.
Yeah, but
They
I mean,
don't- they
but
don't
my
have dicks
point
and
is,
shit.
Guar.
but do you know
Guar.
who this guy
Oh, yeah.
is in real life? Is he a pseudonym the whole
Yes.
time?
Tim Allen.
I haven't seen
Right,
what he
maybe
actually
it's-
looks like, but he's in character at every show he does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant by Daft Punk. Is like for years nobody knew who was under those
right,
masks.
yeah,
you
like
know.
Gorillas back
Right.
in the day when they were
Right.
just the animated band.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a Buckethead.
Buckethead.
Another
Yeah,
huge
right,
in
right.
that.
And he played with Les,
Yeah.
a couple times.
Even Wes Borland. I didn't know what he looked like until kind of recently.
Yeah,
Just because I never really looked him up.
And it's
but-
a strange look. Even
Yeah,
when he's regular, he's got
right.
the giant mustache
Yes.
these days. Crazy guy.
yeah.
Wow. And then Luke, what are your musical influences when you were growing up?
A lot of Allman Brothers. A
there?
lot of the Allman Brothers, and my dad was like a jazzy guy, and he went to GIT,
Which is?
Guitar Institute of Technology.
Okay.
So he was like all around the George Benson and Wes
Oh,
Wes
wow,
Montgomery and
nice.
all those kind of like learning that kind of stuff. And
Serious guitar.
he like I don't say I like studied that stuff, but I grew up around enough of that sound that it kind of works its way into my stuff. But then like I'd say on the guitar, like listening to Fish and Trey Anastasio.
Oh
and
God, love you, Luke.
Widespread with Jimmy Herring. And Jimmy Herring is like the guy in the whole Aquarium Rescue Unit, Project C
Right.
kind of vibe, that whole Colonel Bruce Hampton, the Horde, movement,
Right,
and all
right,
that stuff.
right.
That era is like really badass.
How old are you, Luke?
Punk, fusion, southern rock, jazz. I love that.
How old are you, Luke? If you mind?
26.
You son of a bitch.
You're way into
Poor-
Brian's heart.
I know.
Don't
no,
talk about my mother like that.
No, I just wish. Right? Ain't that fun? I mean, what a great run of music. Yeah, the Horde Fest, like that whole the
yeah.
Aquarium
All that
Rescue
stuff's just
Unit,
badass.
Colonel Bruce Hampton. So, did you ever see Mike's movie?
No, I haven't seen that.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
It's
do.
called Inside Out or
Yeah.
Inside In. But Colonel Bruce Hampton is the guy in the movie. Like he's
that
the
whole era of
dude.
What
grimy 90s rock culture is just cool. And
It was
they
so
were also
fucking
very
crazy,
self-aware
dude.
players where they were like, yeah, this stuff's soulless, but like it kicks ass.
Right.
I don't know.
What were you saying?
What movie is this?
It's called Inside In. The soundtrack is called Outside Out, but the movie's called Inside In. Mike wrote it and directed it.
Mike Gordon?
Mike Gordon, a Fish, wrote it and directed it, and it stars Colonel Bruce Hampton of the Aquarium Rescue Unit. It's the weirdest goddamn movie you'll ever see in your life. It's about a kid trying to learn guitar backwards and using a brick on a napkin. It's very strange, dude. It's Mike.
didn't even know that.
But the soundtrack
That's
is
weird.
outstanding.
How does that work?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's not even backwards.
Well, just
is
watch the
wrong.
movie. It's
Yeah.
incredible. It's like an hour and 20 minutes, and you're like, what the fuck? But the music is incredible.
Did you ever see The Quest for Festeroo?
Yeah, I own it. Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you really?
Absolutely. The Les Claypool documentary, they were, wait, what was the name of the band? Electric Apricot.
Yeah.
That was the name. And
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
so what it is, I'm sorry, Natalie. This is about your band, but I'm just, I'm on a,
Loving
after
it.
this-
no, I know,
No.
I know, but I'm just doing my thing here, and
It's not necessarily a formal interview.
Right, it's not
usually
about
just a
me.
conversation.
It's about you. But the Quest for Festeroo, Electric Apricot, right around the time that Inside In came out, Claypool was getting into the jam band scene, and for I don't know why or who produced it, but they made a mockumentary of a jam band that was going to the Ultimate Jam Band Festival, and the band was called Electric Apricot, and it was Les and a couple other guys, and they made like a fake soundtrack to it and made a mockumentary of this whole quest to get to the Ultimate Festival. But it's
Man,
wild. But yeah,
I've
man, I
never
own
seen
it.
that.
I want to borrow it.
I own it on DVD.
He owns everything
Yeah,
on DVD.
yeah.
I was
He
at
can
a
get you
Q&A
everything.
with one of the Primus Q&As before a show, and someone asked him if he's ever going to make another movie, and he went, man, I'm still paying off the first one. It's expensive to make a damn movie.
So fucking true.
That was a great impression you did.
Yeah,
That
that was
was
incredible.
Impressive.
Drop that.
Yeah, you should see my live impression of his bass playing. It's pretty,
It's pretty good.
it's pretty.
We know.
Yeah,
I
that's
have a whole
awesome.
2 sets if you ever want to book it.
Yeah, Nestor plays Primus.
We could do 4 hours.
So let's talk about, you guys have been rocking lately, like not necessarily. I mean, have you toured?
Yeah, you've been touring like up and
Oh
up,
my
all over
god.
the place.
I mean, I know you're playing
I
hope
shows.
this is tour
but
touring.
is
I
it
know.
tour? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been telling people we've been having a great time, but I'm also like, we all need to go home.
Right. It's hard work, man.
It's a
Yeah.
lot of farts and snoring.
Yeah, I'm telling you, so that, and then also it just gets to you. It just gets to you in weird ways. Like I tell people, I'm like, you just start fighting about like just stupid shit. You're like, why are we arguing about this? And we've always got a good vibe, like we really do. But yeah, we've been touring a lot, and like everything's been like across the board. Like we feel really lucky. Like we've had like a lot of good shows. Like we're not playing a lot of shows where we're like, damn, that sucked. Like things
No,
are
you
pretty
guys
good.
seem to
You're going
be
pretty
killing
good.
it.
I think
Yeah.
also what's special is that like we are then talking about your badass bass playing and like your background in jazz and classical and just like the discipline of everybody here.
Right.
We talk about jokingly how all 4 of us have been laughed out of a jazz audition
Oh.
by adults before.
I've been laughed
So,
out by
like,
Wynton Marsalis himself.
Yeah, yeah, like friggin' whatever. That like all 4 of us are band leaders of our own bands too.
Yeah.
So I think all 4 of us have a really good grasp on the stuff that pisses us off
Right.
in a band, and we
Yeah.
all 4 can like, if that's happening, all 4 of us are pretty good at like squashing it pretty fast. And be
Totally.
like, oh yeah, like we don't need to do that. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Well said.
But because all 4 of us are band leaders in other bands, we all are like,
Yeah.
no, we should do it this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's talk about those other bands real quick. What are they? So you're in Infinity Tribe.
Yep.
I play with a band called Uncle Kunkel's 1 Gram Band.
Are you
Hey,
fucking kidding
hey,
me?
this
We're playing-
fucking
I'm gonna
guy.
see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, we're playing with WTMD first Thursday.
Serendipity,
with Eggy.
baby.
Seriously? That's your
Yeah,
band?
yeah, it's my band.
you
I
are
lead it with
Uncle
my
Actually
friend
didn't know.
Wyatt Graham. He's the bass player.
I
I
thought-
told him last time.
He told
He
you
just didn't
last
watch the
time.
episode.
He told you last time.
Who did?
Nate told you
Dude,
and me.
Did you not watch the
I don't
episode
know.
well?
No, I don't. I just edit them. I don't pay attention to them.
Well, you know, you lived it. I mean,
Right. Yeah, but I don't remember.
yeah, I don't. you
When
know,
was that?
I'm-
That was
I'm
like
awful
back in
with
June.
memories.
Are you Uncle Kunkel?
No, Uncle Kunkel, I guess, I don't know, it's a fictitious figure, but
So-
our percussion player is Jake Kunkel.
Right.
And I went to college with him and the bass player Wyatt.
So-
And
Wyatt-
Luke has
right.
sold
This
them
is
1
fucking
gram.
incredible.
That's right. It's 1 gram or whatever you
No,
want.
that's
really.
incredible. Because you guys, I mean,
Graham
you
love.
get a nice set. It's only 2 bands tomorrow.
We do
night.
get a
Like,
nice
it's
set. We have like an
fucking
hour and a
awesome.
half.
Yeah.
I'm so
And
excited.
it's going to be good.
Damn.
I'm actually supposed to be at rehearsal right now, but I'm not there.
Oh
I
shit!
think you'll be fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
well,
I-
tell
that's-
them we want
that's
them
what I
on this
said in
damn
the
show.
group
chat.
too,
Yeah.
eventually.
I said, I think we'll be fine.
No,
Yeah.
that was already my plan, is to get them on
Yeah.
the show.
Well, to the
now,
point-
now we have the
We would
in.
love to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, well,
that's
when we
fine.
saw you guys, because this is the thing is, you know, full transparency, when he was like, dude, Natalie Brooke. We got to get Natalie Brooke. I'm like, all right, I'm in. What do you want to do? He's like, they're opening for this band Kendall Street Company. Now, Kendall Street Company is my shit. Like, I've been down with Kendall Street Company. So right when he said that, I'm like, oh my God, it's meant to be, that kind of shit. So when we went that night, we met the guys from Kendall Street. And we didn't meet you guys. No. And so it was wild because that night I ended up meeting Lewis and Ryan and Brian and most of the guys. I didn't meet the guitar player or the sax cat, but we exchanged niceties and everything like that. But what's like one of the, you guys toured with Big Something, right?
Yeah. In July.
Is that like the most, the biggest crowd you've played in front of, or what would you say is the most intimidating crowd you've played?
I think we'd all say 9:30, right?
No. 9:30 because of the hometown significance, maybe.
The hometown significance of 9:30 Club was scary. What would you say? 420 Fest was kind of scary.
420 Fest, the crowd wasn't the biggest, but we were on Notes.net and we were streaming it and stuff.
And,
so we were just like we were just doing. We were like,
Yeah,
those are two of the biggest shows that we've done, and that's probably when we've been intimidated. Have to be check in. And be
whenever Brick's big day.
Yeah, he's like, this is the biggest day yet. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Like, this is the biggest day of your life. I'm like, oh my God, is it?
The Big Something tour was consistently very good across the board. It was really fun, and being with those guys, they are so relaxed. They are so cool, and they're so easy to look up to, and we got to talk and hang with them a lot. So,
and it seems like they're on a hell of a roll.
Dude, they've always been riding it like a big wave.
Right. That's good stuff. Nestor, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I feel like, not to be contrarian, but the hard shows are the ones where there's 3 people out and you're somewhere you've never been. You look out oh my God, I have to be so good. There's only
the middle
3
of
people
Kentucky.
Here. If they leave, I'm fucked. I'm
really
good.
And that's when we crush sometimes.
It really is.
When there's no GoPros on and there's nobody there, we crush.
Turning on the GoPros is a good way to have a bad set.
I couldn't agree more. That's so funny you say that.
Every time.
It's you end up locking in on a Tuesday night in a dive bar 100%. And you're like, man, if somebody was here, we are killing
every time.
No, that's with the music series when we had, sometimes there's 3 people there and we're like, look, well, we tell people that play, we're like, look, there might be people, there might not, but we will be here.
Right, and we want to hear.
We will be up front and we will be listening, so just jam.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, that's great shit. So, Natalie, when you pulled up, you had, you were talking about and had a copy of an album.
Oh, yeah.
That will be dropping.
Here? You got it.
Let's go. The day this drops.
Today.
Which is another form of serendipity, which we always like to point out at the show.
Yep.
The reason we're doing this is we're following the rhythms of the universe. And
you can open it up, too.
Your episode drops the same day your fucking album
drops.
Dude. Yes. That's awesome. We did not plan that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's the vinyl right there. We've been working on that for a while. So we got to collaborate with Heady Wax Fiends, who's out of Colorado. And they just support different bands and help them make a vinyl.
Wow.
And they are a huge part of it. So thank you, Heady Wax Fiends.
It's pretty wild.
That's awesome.
It is.
Pretty
we did get sidetracked a little bit. So Uncle Kunkel, that's amazing, and that's blown my mind. Greasy Hands, we've talked about that. Yeah. Anything new? You have the pig roast, but I think the pig roast is happening soon.
The pig roast was great.
September
it was
17th.
Awesome.
Oh yeah,
which everybody's going to be there.
Yeah.
Greasy Hands and
I'm going, wait, what? And then it dawned on me. Yeah, I got you.
And Dancing Bears, the Grateful Dead tribute.
Yes.
I think that's it.
And you guys got a cool gig coming up. This will be way after that, but you're playing the tribute, the kids. Right? And did I see that? It was
playing
Fish
with Ed
and
Huff.
Oh, the Saturday morning tunes.
Dude.
Yeah,
at the fair. Yeah, that's cool.
Playing with some people that I've been looking up to for over a decade.
Yeah, that's
really
incredible, dude. That's wonderful, man.
Yeah, that was cool. He was on the news talking about that, and it was cool because he was just talking about, we're going to be playing Fish.
That's where I saw
tunes.
it.
It was awesome. I shared it with
That's
you.
Why
you saw it.
Yeah, right. No shit. Hey, thanks.
So, and then Nestor, what do you got?
My band is just also called Nestor.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the pig roast, which will be actually the pig roast went well by this time. It was a killer show.
It went great.
Yeah. And then doing the Ramble Festival this
Yeah.
year, which is going to be sick.
Today.
Today. Yeah, when this comes out, I'll be playing.
Ramble Fest is October 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my band is basically just a amalgam of my musical interests. Like
Is it-
exactly what you'd expect.
Is it a whole band or is it?
Yeah, it's myself and a guitar player and a drummer, Max and Phil, shout out. And I do a little left-hand bass work and right-hand synth work sometimes.
Jesus, dudes.
A little Getty action. It's just a lot of fun. Trying
Nice.
to write
You
more of
gotta
that stuff.
go.
Yeah, it's fun.
I also see Nestor Walker Ranger or whatever. Nestor.
yeah.
Walker
I
Nestor
love
Ranger, the
that
baddest
shit.
trio in this side of the Mississippi.
Right. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
They're wanted in every damn county from Dundalk all the way down to D.C.
Luke,
I'm the ranger.
Luke, tell him the poster that we had made, but I don't think.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
No, the first
Okay.
one that was from a famous movie.
Oh yeah, we had like we did like a little Brokeback Mountain kind of
Oh
thing.
shit.
But
Nice.
it's fine. We got past it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's just like me, Jacob, and Nate always mess around at soundcheck, and we're like, we could like, we could book gigs as a trio, and all of us love like really aggressive trio music.
Right,
you know,
right.
That's whether it be Hendrix or like Medeski, Martin, and Wood, or like any of that stuff. We all have like this appreciation for like very punky trio
Right,
jazzy music. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
we're trying to do some of that. We've really only played one show at Cat's Eye Pub, and now we're playing the 8x10.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I saw it a couple times.
But
I was like, nice.
we got the opportunity, and I was like, okay, let's get some good footage, and then like try and actually do something with
Sure.
it. It's great. It's a very stupid name, and that's
No, it's a
No,
fucking
it's
great
definitely
name.
best
not a
kind of
very
band is a
stupid
stupid name. Take
Yeah.
it from the guy from Uncle Kunkel's One Grand Band.
And
love
you
that
can
name
explain
too,
it.
dude.
You can explain it. Like if people ask, it's got a
Yeah,
nice
it's
little
something.
relatable thing to
Nathan's
it.
a
and shit.
cowboy, and then there's Luke Walker.
He's the ranger. Nathan's
Right.
supposed to
This
wear
is
a little
Ranger.
star.
That's what I
and
say.
a
Do you
hat.
show up in the get up? You're like, hey.
He's the ranger.
He's got the
I
chaps.
haven't, but I want to do something.
He's got the chaps, and they are indeed assless.
It's also it's like a funny thing about like when you're musicians that are really active like in your scene. Like for us, like it's Baltimore, you actually have to make side projects with like obscure names so you can keep playing because
Yes.
like we get radiused out playing with our bands all the time, and it's
Right.
like, well, I want to keep playing. I want to play Cat's Eye. I want to play 8x10 on a Sunday or a Tuesday. So you got to like make something up.
And it's a lot of fun because like we can play like a bunch of just whatever other like random stuff we want to do, and because we're like in the scene and active, so we like some people come out and just see us do
Yeah, all your friends
crazy
are gonna
shit.
come.
Yeah, right.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, it's the best way to keep your chops up too. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like if you're playing, the more you play with human
Yes.
beings, the better off your chop. You just keep up. And so
But we just finished, this summer tour, 2 days ago, and like this is our like 2-week break, but really like we all have
Yeah.
so many gigs.
All of your
Yeah, we're all
projects
with
are
all
doing
the
a bunch
side
of stuff,
projects,
and, like,
Walking Us
I have
Ranger, all
nothing to
these-
do.
The pig roast is like all of our projects, and so
Yeah.
that's
Right.
funny.
we,
I love
we're
that
like,
for
why
you
did we
guys.
do this
It's
to
hilarious.
ourselves? But it's because we don't know what else to do.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to
Right.
fill that time in.
I overbook constantly.
Oh yeah,
It's obnoxious.
I'm working on it.
So Natalie, that album, their songs. How many songs are on the album?
11.
11. And
Yeah.
how many albums do you have?
I have like 3 singles and EP, and then this was the first LP.
Okay, so this is
Yeah.
the first dice with
Yep.
the 11.
Yep, actually 4
songs.
singles, but anyways, yeah, it's the first like big band LP.
Good
nice.
for
You
you.
got Chris Jacobs.
Yeah.
Song 4 featuring Chris Jacobs.
Nice.
Yes, exactly. That's the one that's coming out on September 9th, which will have happened already
Right.
when we put this out. But
Nice.
yeah, the album, I describe it as like Wicked and Wonderful it was only 5 songs, but it was like a couple like very different vibes with like a noise track in the middle. And this one is pretty much the same thing, just expanded. Like it's got like a couple like short tracks in the beginning, and then we get into some jams. Then it has like this big like meditative like dip in the middle. There's like a solo bass track from Nestor
Nice.
in the middle of the album. And
One
then,
take.
Yeah, One Take Wonder. That's Nestor.
Fucker.
Yeah, and then like a couple like heavy hitters at the end. So It's got a little bit of everything.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
and they're playing Hands on TMD. Is that the first
Yeah.
song you've had on TMD? I don't think it is.
I think so. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, I
Well,
believe so.
congratulations. It's
Thanks.
awesome. Like I love hearing you on TMD.
Yeah, people text me and say they just heard it, and I
Yeah.
was like, cool.
And
It's fantastic.
did Nestor take the fucking picture of the album?
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. I'll see if
Word
I
on the
can
street.
find. I gotta
Which one?
find like
That
that
Yeah.
one
I swear to Christ, I
And-
think
Yeah.
he took it.
and that.
She made it look way better though.
No,
Like,
but
I
it was
really
it was like
I saw
such
the
a good
original
collaborative
version.
effort.
It was.
Okay,
Really
dude,
cool,
here's the original. So yeah, we were in my living room, and
Look, pointing at
here.
the camera, you know, like right there you go.
okay, so you can see like the sheet,
Right.
like, and then like
it's a painter's
And how it looks
canvas.
like sheet.
yeah,
from Walmart.
yeah, literally. And then we got it all like
Oh, that-
perfect and white. And I actually so this photo you can see how it's like kind of more like a vertical
Straight
like whatever.
up, right.
And this was the first time where I used AI in Photoshop, and I just was like I made it into a square and I said fill in the space with what's already there, and then like boom, it was perfect. It just like increased the white, like added the glitter. That was really cool.
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a great album cover. Like,
Thanks. We were yeah. I
were
just I
hammered.
like doing that stuff. Yes, I like doing that stuff DIY. We like got out the tequila. We were like taking shots, drinking White Claws. Ran out of batteries in the middle. Had to go to.
Buy new
Best
batteries
Buy.
from Best Buy and learn
We got the
about
last camera batteries at Best Buy.
a very kind Haitian woman.
Yeah, we talked to her for like an hour.
I like the back wall.
awesome.
What is? Where is this?
Okay, so that was Jason Herman. That was at the 930 Club before our 930 Club set. So we had a similar photo that happened at the Wrecker, and we were like, let's put that on the back. But there were some things that wasn't quite right for being so big on the vinyl. Like we couldn't see the other band members as much. They were kind of behind me with the fisheye. So we just wanted to do it again. And we like after we sound checked and had like 1 hour to like get ready for the set,
Right.
we squeezed a photo session in the middle.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we didn't touch. We went through the other bands. So tell me about your other band.
The Infinity Tribe.
Yeah.
Love the Infinity Tribe. So during COVID, like the dead of COVID winter, there was nothing happening, no shows. I was listening to a lot of fusion. I was listening to a lot of like Billy Cobham, Herbie Hancock, all
Oh,
that stuff.
Billy
Yeah,
Cobham.
I really
Mahavishnu
dove
Orchestra.
deep. Yeah, I really dove deep finally. And I was like, I want to make an album like this. And I just had all this time. There was nothing happening. I was like working at a restaurant, kind of, and teaching. And so I just like wrote all the
Teaching what?
music, teaching piano online.
Yep.
Yeah, 100% online. That was it. Like just during the day and then whatever. Like I lived in a party house at the time. So it was like a lot of drinking, just like Monday, Tuesday, like every day of the week, it was like a party.
Debauchery.
Yeah, it really was. It was kind of like a mansion on accident. I ended up at like a mansion, like paying like nothing to
Accidental
live
man.
Who
there.
amongst
I
us?
accidentally ended up
amongst
there.
You know?
Debauch.
I
It
hate
was,
when that
the old
it was
accidental
so much
mansion,
fun,
right?
dude. And I had this like like in Home Alone where like the kid lives in like the attic space, like that was like where I lived there. So I had this like little vibe, like little like bunker up there. And then so what? How a bunker is underground?
No, I was gonna say something like I was gonna say something about Macaulay Culkin.
I used to be obsessed with real estate when I was a kid because we moved so much.
Obsessed with.
Hold
So
on.
I'd go to like all the listings
with
with my
real
parents. I
estate.
loved open houses. when
Hold
I was
up,
a
let's
child.
hover on this for
We
a
all
second.
did. Yeah,
Nestor,
yeah.
you were obsessed with real
I
estate.
haven't heard this.
Still kind of am. A nice open house.
You
nice
were
listing.
obsessed with
A
just
walking
going and
neighborhood.
checking out houses.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
Right.
and imagining
I
which
can-
room would be
that
mine.
makes sense.
and
When you say that, it makes
It's
sense.
so lovely going
I was
into
comparing the prices in the
empty
area. Like,
houses.
I heard the schools are nice here. And I'm like 12.
And when he was 7, his
Yeah.
dad's like, all right, Nestor, relax.
But it reminds you-
psychological liars do shit
I
like
always
that.
loved
Psychological,
that
pathological.
There's a room in a house called the Frog. The front room over the garage.
That's
Oh,
what the
that's cool.
frog
The
was.
front
Yeah.
room over the garage.
I
Wow.
always
like
wanted a
that.
frog.
That's incredible.
I want a frog.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
The frog, front
Yeah.
room over garage. I'm gonna remember that. What's
It's
wrong?
front room over.
Yeah, you know those houses.
There it is.
I
right
was
there.
just accepting the fact that it was called frog. I was just
No,
like,
it's,
cool.
it's an acronym.
I
or
didn't know
whatever.
that called rooms of a house that.
Right. Yeah,
That makes
that's
sense.
Yeah, maybe I'll get one in the old accidental mansion one day. If that happens to me.
So let me ask you this, Natalie. In my research, although limited it may be, were you on the, like Fallon or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to get with Thumpasaurus. So I need
Yeah.
to. Yeah. So go ahead.
Yes.
You
What
were on
does that
Fallon?
feel like?
It's an inside joke in
this
the
pretty-
band.
he's like-
No. It's an
Well,
inside
news to
joke.
me.
Before
yeah.
you tell us how that felt, how the fuck did you link up with Thumpasaurus?
That's a good story. That's a
Please.
good story.
Because you
Okay.
also played
Also
a
wanna-
French TV show with him.
I did.
and I
we work
watched that
Jason Momoa?
while driving on the way here.
Wow.
And you had a nice solo in that. Like that
I
was
did.
awesome.
No, they
The
always
Fre-
give
the
me a
French
solo,
one,
and it's always
awesome.
terrifying.
So
It's
yes,
terrifying. Okay, so the Thumpasaurus thing is crazy. So you guys remember that band Turquoise?
yes,
Yes.
I know, we miss
you
them.
Put me
R.I.P.
down
I
with them.
miss them. God, I was devastated when I
loved-
saw that post.
Loved Turquoise. Okay, so my best friends, Jess and Marley, they were like, you gotta listen to this band, Thumpasaurus. We saw them at Peach Festival. Okay, they were coming to DC with Turquoise. So Turquoise was headlining the tour. Thumpasaurus was opening. We go. We had 2 KOs that night. One person had too much to drink. One person had an edible. Everybody had to be Ubered home. I missed all of Turquoise. But anyways,
That's okay.
I got to talk to Thumpasaurus a little bit, and I was like, hey, if you guys ever need a keys player, like, let me know, like, whatever. So that was on a Thursday. On Monday or Tuesday, Turquoise breaks up, on Instagram. They're
Right.
like, we're all quitting
Yeah.
or whatever. And that was crazy. So we were like, wow, bummer. And then so Thumpasaurus is posting like, hey, we're stuck on the East Coast because they're from LA. And they were like, we had this whole tour planned out. Now we have this big gap. And they had shows at the end of the tour, like after Turquoise. And they're like, does anybody have any shows we can hop on? And at the time, I was like headlining Frederick for the first time at this
Right.
place called Cafe 611, which is like, love it, but like not really a real venue either. It's like a big room and like just everything's all fucked up in there. And Marley sent me the post. If she hadn't done that, I may not have seen it. And they were looking for shows, so I was like, hey, you can play the show with me. I'm in my hometown, like it's gonna be great. Didn't think they would answer, and they were like, fuck yeah, like we're in. So they came. We announced it
Wow.
like 2 days before that Thumpasaurus was joining the bill, and they were like really popping off. Like
Right.
Strutting was popping off, all this stuff. They hadn't done late night shows yet, but like they were getting really popular. And that night was like one of the best nights of my life. Like all of us in Frederick talk about it because like Thumpasaurus was awesome. We had this opening band Humbalaya from College Park, and then it was me, and then Thumpasaurus. And I just remember the place was just, everyone was just sweating. Everyone was disgusting. Like everybody was so lit. And like I remember the bar handed out like at the end of the night, everybody got like a bill for like $20 because they lost track of like everyone's
Wow.
like bill. The place was like overflowed with people that they weren't used to that many people. And yeah, so I like linked up with them that night. Their keys player wasn't there. I played some stuff on guitar, and then like a year later, they asked me to go to Paris with them for the
I was
late
just
night
gonna
show.
say that French TV show. I'm assuming was in Paris.
Yeah,
that was.
It was, and it was just a year
crazy.
later. I just got a phone call. Hey, like we're gonna do this thing, like this late night TV show. Do you want to do it? I was like, yeah. They're like, it's in Paris. I was like, cool. And I was like, this is probably a month from now. Like, it's fine. And he was like, yeah, it's next Monday. And at the time, it was like Saturday, so it was like a week and 2 days. Yeah.
Then they
Dude,
asked,
the
"Do you have a
host was
passport?"
partying during that show.
Yeah, he
Like,
loved
it's
it.
Awesome.
He loved it. He was cool.
It's all, like
We always make fun of. He says like Thumpasaurus.
Yeah, the way he's oh god, he does not say it right.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't understand anything else he said. So
So then you go on Fallon. How pressure is that? I mean, is that
terrifying.
yeah? I
Absolutely
bet.
terrifying. It was the scariest moment of my life. Scariest 2.5 minutes. It was the longest hurry up and wait day of my life. Jacob was there. We went to New York together. We went up like a day early. We went to see some comedy, which was like really fun. We finally got to just like go to like an underground club, and like all these really cool people showed up. Then the next day, it was like, it started at 7 a.m., with like a shower and then like going to the studio. And then I didn't play until like 5:30. We had like a sound check
Right.
and like a blocking check for the cameras, and then like lunch break, and then the show and all this shit and makeup and hair, and like the whole day you're just waiting for this like one song. And Jason Momoa was there, which was
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Jacob got to see Jason Momoa shirtless.
I got a
That's
whole
our
thing
favorite
on
fun
that.
fact.
Nice.
Was he just wandering around backstage with no shirt?
They've just done a bit
I mean, if I was
where
Jason Momoa, I'd probably do that.
they dumped seaweed buckets
Are you
on
not
him
Jason
and Jimmy
Momoa?
Fallon. And he just walked. I was walking. They just like cut to a break, so I went to walk to the bathroom down at the other end of the hall. And as I'm about to cross through where there's 2 doorways on either side of the hallway, he walks right out in front with a flying V guitar that I think he just bought, and no shirt and seaweed on. And just goes ha ha ha, and like walked across the hallway. Like, oh my god, that was Jason Momoa.
So
That's awesome.
where
That
did
was
you?
awkward,
Where
man.
were you when they were playing? Were you standing down out on the floor?
Yeah, I was on the floor.
That's
It's
awesome.
insane watching Jimmy watch them, and he genuinely likes that band.
Yeah.
He
No,
loves
I get that.
he was really cool and came into the green room and said hi to everyone.
Yeah.
And it was genuinely, I think he specifically got them on the show because he saw them on TikTok
Yeah.
and really enjoyed their music.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I bet it's not like that every day, probably.
No,
Right.
no, that
Very
was kind of the
cool.
vibe we got. That like a lot of bands get like put on there, and he's like, okay, what's the band, like whatever.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure, yeah, he saw Thempasaurus on TikTok and was like, we need this band. So
Right.
like, what a like honor for them, you know.
And
To
how
just
was
be, like,
it?
called on?
Yeah, that's really cool.
We got picked up in a
Oh, that was the best
Murdered
part.
out-
That was the best part.
Cadillac Escalade by a man in a suit with an earpiece.
Yes.
Opened the door. got us
Tinted
in.
windows.
Yeah.
That was so fun. So after I
Delivered
went
us.
back to the hotel after like some sound checks, and Jacob was there, and then I was like, okay, now we're both gonna go to the studio. Yeah, we got picked up by an SUV with tinted windows, which I was not expecting.
beautiful
Somebody was
car.
like, hey, your ride's here, and I was expecting like an Uber.
Right.
But
Huh?
Did they have snacks in there?
no,
but the
like, it was,
green room snacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me,
My
what were the green
God,
room
I
snacks?
can't even tell you the name
Like
of one single
spreads.
product that was on
Yeah.
there
But it
because
was-
it's too expensive for me to normally
Yeah.
purchase. It's like one step above Whole Foods.
Yeah,
Every
yeah.
snack was something that I feel like is going to extend my lifespan by a year. It was incredible.
I
Yeah.
feel like there
it
Antioxidants.
was so cool. Yeah.
were there crab balls.
No,
No,
it wasn't
each-
quite that expensive.
it's worth mentioning.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. If there's crab balls in a
know.
backroom situation, I think it's
Were the
impressive.
grapes good?
Yeah, those nice grapes.
Yeah,
Good grapes.
yeah, and
Thanks,
each
Grace.
green room is themed.
Parents were not slain.
So they have the yacht room, which is made to look like an interior of a boat, like a summer camp room, and the band room is so cool. There's an
A summer
upright,
camp room.
It's
like
made to look
kind
like
of a
summer camp?
woodsy,
Right.
Just
kind
breezed
of
over that one.
rustic.
Does it have like little kids running around?
Yeah, it's got children.
It's got beach balls all over it.
Yeah,
There's a ball pit.
Summer camp room.
yeah. I don't. But the
What, our room?
The band room had an upright piano,
Oh, it was so
various
nice.
guitar pedals and amps and.
I feel like it was
stuff
like
hanging
an
on the
old school
walls.
studio.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
very
it had
cool.
like it was really cool. It was beautiful.
That is cool, and that was only like 2 years ago. That was
It may
very
have
recently.
been 3. Was it
20
2?
Say that.
Was it
No,
2?
well,
I know.
according
Sometimes I
to
look
my
back at that post,
research,
I'm
the
like, oh my
French
God, that's
show
so
was
good.
2022, and Fallon was 2023.
Okay, 23.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was
This
awesome.
guy did his research.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
we
yeah.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful. That's good shit.
It's got
That's
notes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not our only Momoa story.
Oh my gosh.
Nathan actually has.
The
beef
We're
Pages
with
waiting
Jason
for
Momoa.
our
Would you like to
third
tell it?
time running into
Yeah,
Jason
I'll tell
Momoa.
it.
Third.
Yep.
So there's
So-
two
That was
more
the first.
stories.
Luke tells us the best.
I
Jason,
believe-
come on Sanity Lounge. Let's talk, baby.
Right.
Please.
I believe when you meet somebody, especially somebody special,
like Jason Momoa.
especially like a special man like Jason. No, you Natalie, runs into him. Jacob runs into him. They ping, and then you kind of, you ping off that person, and your guys' souls kind of dance around in the universe.
Right.
And you don't know, but you're slowly traveling towards each other again.
Right.
We're in Nashville at Carter Vintage Guitars, where they have like $500,000 Les Pauls and crazy guitars that
And we were
people
thinking about
are-
buying one.
People are in there.
Of course.
People are in there buying them, and you're like, oh, you're probably famous or something. And I didn't know Jason Momoa was standing right next to me, but we leave, and then they close the door because Jason Momoa's in there. And
I saw
whatever.
him
We
go
ran
into the room
him.
you were in, and then
Wow.
they shut the door. I was like, oh my God.
We
Luke is
ran
in there.
into him again, so we're really pitting on like a third ping with
Yeah.
him in
Yeah.
the next 10
Yeah.
years. But Nate, great story, tried, Nate would tell the story, and it wouldn't quite be like this, but I'm going to tell it, is that, Nate was like, oh, hey, Jason. And Jason was like, ugh, and like groaned and kind of like turned away. I was like, ugh. And
Nate was
then
like-
Nate went, hey.
No, he didn't.
And then Nate was like, "Hey," and got him in a full Nelson and was like, "I just wanted to say hi." And then
Yeah.
Jason went, "All right, respect, dude," and fist bumped him,
Wow.
and that was it.
That's
It
incredible.
was wild.
It went
Yeah.
something like that.
Now they text all the time.
Right. Now you've earned his respect.
So, I'm gonna ask a dumb question. Is that true?
Nate did
No.
no. Nate.
Wait. I want
wanna
to say
tell
what
the real
Nate said.
story?
Nate said like hey to him, and
Right.
Jason Momoa basically was like, "You're a normie," and Nate was like, "I'm not trying to be weird." That's how you described it to me. You put your hands up and you're like, "I'm not trying to be weird, man."
It
I'm just
wasn't
saying
literally
hey.
like. It's not literally like.
But in terms of making somebody
just go
uncomfortable,
with
he
that.
put him in a full Nelson.
All right, Nate.
Did you?
That's amazing.
I remember that you walked over and before he even turned around, you clocked him in the back of the
Yeah, you
head,
drop
beat him into submission.
That's the closest to what actually happened.
Aquaman.
Where was this?
It was at Carter's Vintage Guitars in Nashville.
So both there was 2 instances at the same place.
No, it's just like we pinged at Jimmy
The Tonight
Fallon,
Show.
and then we all kind of ran into him at
Okay.
Carter's Vintage.
Yeah.
I remember texting the group. I was like, Jason Momoa's here.
That's
Right.
great.
It's just the
Right.
same way that me and Jacob met at 13 years old.
Right.
Yeah.
And then found that out in the van.
Wait, what
And we were like, that's cool.
But he was
Yeah,
standing
that
next to
is
me, and
serendipity.
we
babe.
pinged, and then we went, oh, and we found each other again.
Yeah.
he was standing next to me, and I looked over and I was like, "Hey," just because I was like, "Oh wow, okay."
Right.
And then he just like kind of ignored me, and then I was just like,
And then
I think I did
snapped.
say like,
I was just trying to.
"Hey man, just trying to say hi." That was basically it. Like, no big deal.
Right? Were there a lot of people in the store?
No,
Not really.
not really.
So he could have just fucking talked.
yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
I'll-
not like people were gonna
You know
swarm
what?
when they're
Yeah,
like,
he
oh
could've.
shit.
He could have been cool.
Oh, yeah.
Jason, if you're
He
watching
can't
this,
hide.
you could have
Right.
been cool.
He's
Jay-
enormous.
Jason, come to
he
Baltimore.
that
Let's
big? Is he
smooth
big?
this
He's
out.
big. When I saw him, I turned around and I was like,
Yeah,
He's
he's
a
got to
big
be
guy.
fucking huge.
yeah.
somewhere. I don't remember.
No, he was in the store too. Was it?
The drummer for Pearl Jam.
Yeah, he was in there.
What,
Matt
Matt
Cameron?
Matt
Yeah,
Cameron
Matt
or David Bruzy or whatever? I think it's Matt,
Matt
Cameron,
Cameron, yeah.
right?
I don't remember that. I was
he was-
preoccupied with
Yeah,
this all.
goddamn, Nate, you should take note of that one for fuck's sake.
Right.
A lot of guys in very white T-shirts with very dark, skinny jeans, looking to buy $500,000
Right.
guitars,
I
and
did-
you're like,
well-
"Who are you?"
Right, it's out of my market
look 'em up.
range.
I've talked about this. Have you guys ever been to Lidditz, like the Hotel Rock Lidditz?
No.
I
It's a-
have not, but I know what
You know, it's a big facility. Like it's acres and acres and acres. It's where they build stages, production stages and everything. Like Taylor Swift had her stage built at this facility. But it's funny
Where they
because and there's
practice
a
tours.
hotel, so when artists come in, they stay at this hotel on the property. But anybody can stay there. Like we stay there for soccer tournaments for my son. And the last time we were there, the woman at the front desk was like, "There's a band staying, so it's going to get a little crazy in here." And they're like, "Well, who?" And they're like, "Well, we can't really say, but ask your kids; they'll know." And I'm like, "I don't care." And then these dudes walk in and they're standing behind me, and I can tell they're with a band. And I'm like, I just turn around, I'm like, "So, are you in a band?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "What is it?" And the dude kind of like looks around and he's like, "Hosier." I'm like, "Awesome, that's fucking cool as shit."
That is cool.
So he was about to go on tour, so I think he was there checking out like the stage setup that they had built to fucking practice on it. But
Nice.
but it's funny because you go there and nobody thinks it's a big deal. It's in Lidditz, Pennsylvania. So my wife
That
went
that
there
place is
before me.
crazy.
It is. My wife's like, "Can you like tour this place and everything?" They're like, "For what?" It's just a warehouse where they build shit. She's like, "Cause it's fucking cool as shit. You're like building production stages here."
And when
So
you,
people
when you
that
get
live there don't
hired
give
by
a
them,
shit.
They
Yeah.
like you go out for training,
Yeah.
where you live there for like a month and like
Yeah,
you,
it's,
really?
it's
Wow.
it's
you
insane.
build the Beyonce stage like
Yeah.
18 times before you take it out.
Yeah,
on the
dude.
road.
Like these,
Wow.
I mean, these
every single
warehouses
thing is
are
freaking
like the
Are
size
they
of
like
a stadium.
move, get it? Like, is it like
Yeah, I don't know.
military?
It's just like
Yeah.
it's just like
Crazy.
making sure everything is right.
Yeah, it's
and
crazy.
works.
I mean, they
That's
could just recreate the whole
crazy.
And then they
concert
have-
in this building.
That's
They
awesome.
have like duplicates of it all over the country.
And they have studios. Like there are studios. Like you can go record there too.
Is that where the ninth cube is?
It's a cool
The fish?
place.
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Is that the ninth cube? Like, isn't that the song or like from the what's
Like
it
that's an
called?
actual place that they like
I thought
practice.
that was like in New York.
At.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't really
I
know
don't
anything.
know.
about
But
it.
I
okay,
also
yeah.
told all the kids, like
Don't
all
put
the
me on the
soccer
spot.
players, I was like, Hosier is probably going to come down to the lobbies because there's like a pool table and everything, and like I was like, he'll be down. Like, why not? Apparently, like there's a private entrance for them. Like they like no,
course.
he did not. He did not come down to the lobby and like hang
loves
out.
lobbies.
But I thought he would, but he
I don't
didn't.
even know what he looks like.
That's wonderful.
He's tall. He's like 6'5", skinny,
Hosier.
longish hair.
Jose.
I know.
Is he handsome?
Well, he is handsome.
Nice.
With a name like Hozier, you got it.
Yeah.
Right. He better be
I like his
beautiful.
music. He's got good stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
No, he's very talented.
Yeah.
I have some friends who like really stan him.
Big hose heads.
But I was kind of insulted when they were like, "Ask your kid." I'm like, I'm a fucking fan of
Right.
his. Like, they don't know who he is. I do.
Yeah.
Right. So, Natalie, well, can I start this or you got other stuff?
I did, and you made me forget, but I'll come back to
I'm
it.
sorry, baby. That's what I do. So, Natalie, we like to semi-wrap up the show by going down the run. If you have a top 3 to 5 favorite movie or television, what would it be? And if you are not a movie person or television person, that's fine.
Have you seen
We
movies?
can work through that.
Have you seen movies?
Yeah.
Well,
Have you seen a movie?
There's
no,
people
there's a
that
lot
have
of
been in
shit
here
I
that
haven't
have not
seen,
been
a lot of
in
music
seen
I haven't heard.
movies.
But I can tell you my 2 favorite movies.
That's
Awesome.
what I want.
That's what we want.
That's what I
Okay.
want.
Actually, probably 3.
All right, wonderful.
So-
That's all we need.
Even better.
You guys
all we-
know this. I know. I love the Goonies.
Awesome.
Oh,
That's
wonderful.
fantastic.
I love
Good
it. I
for
feel
you.
like from an early
It's a great
age,
pick.
I was seeing adventure, and I was like,
Right.
I want that. Footloose. I just love that movie.
Okay.
I just love that movie. I love Kevin Bacon. I love the romance. I love the dancing. I
Do you
love
respect the remake?
the edge. Absolutely, the fuck not.
Okay.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
I
then,
don't think I've ever actually watched the remake.
It's not even.
Wait a minute. I completely spaced. What movie are we talking
Footloose.
about? Oh, no, I haven't seen the remake.
Just don't.
And
It's pointless.
Yeah.
It's pointless. It's
I'm
pointless.
trying to think.
Who's
it was
even in it? I
It was
don't even know who's in
Julianne
it.
Hough.
Doesn't matter.
Was the gal?
It
but
doesn't
I
matter.
can't remember who the
Fuck it.
guy was.
If it's not Kevin Bacon, I don't care.
Yeah.
He was also like my first crush when I was like a kid. I was
Bacon?
like, wow.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah. I
good
mean,
one.
in that movie,
Tremors.
it was so awesome. And then the third one would probably be like Inception. Really blew my mind. Like just the grand scale of the movie, and then also like I feel like I already loved film scores before that, but I got into Hans Zimmer
Hans
through that
Zimmer,
movie.
yeah.
That was like a big film score for him. So yeah.
So you just pulled out 3 fucking great movies.
Thanks.
Like that's all I'm talking about.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Cool.
We
Yeah,
were hanging out with a
Goonies.
guy at Kenny's pool that has never seen the Goonies. He's never seen Breakfast Club.
There's people like that.
He's never seen
like
so
that.
many
Well,
movies,
it's
and his
unacceptable.
excuse was that his mother was Australian.
That's
all he said.
valid, man. I mean, they don't.
They don't watch movies.
I think everybody knows that
don't even have-
Australians don't,
Yeah,
do
that's what he
movies.
said.
They don't have roads.
He's like, my mother was Australian. I didn't see movies. I'm like, okay,
They only have VHS down there still.
right.
Yeah, movies played backwards.
They don't have
and,
roads or water.
But they have
fountains.
Mad Max. They have
I'm
Mel
joking.
Gibson.
I was just
They
saying.
have
and
Hugh
what-
Jackman.
Yeah,
spreading-
yeah, he's full of shit. I mean, Nicole
Everybody
Kidman.
lies.
Like,
Wow.
They have
Spreading bad
Destination
lies.
Fucked.
right.
That's my favorite guy.
All right,
Australian.
Nestor, you're up. What do you got?
I really enjoy The Sopranos.
Good on you.
Yeah, I can put it on every day
Right.
during any time and enjoy whatever episode. Just leave it on. Pay attention, not pay attention. It's just the best show.
Do you have a favorite character or like, is there anybody you can boil down?
I really enjoy Furio
Oh, yeah.
for his affair with
Gutsy.
with
Carmella.
Carm, and when he gets into his tough guy thing with someone
Right.
they're trying to press, just like they get the doctor, they push him back in the water to stress him out. He goes, "Golf a stupid the fucking game." It's so funny. I love that dude's character so
Yeah,
much.
Furio is a great character.
Yeah.
You're hammering these impressions today.
That- yeah.
Well done.
I really like this movie. It's Such a Beautiful Day, which is an animated
I don't know.
thing by this guy Don Hertzfeldt. It's hand drawn, kind of stick figure with voiceover and music.
It's such
It
a
is
beautiful day.
If you want to just cry your eyes out about existence, that's the movie. I love that. It's so profound. I love that shit.
I love that shit too.
And then number 3, I'm gonna put Blues Brothers.
Nice.
Blues Brothers, timeless classic.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
And then to keep with the theme, did you give the Blues Brothers 2000 a shot?
When I was young, I did, but I don't remember it. So I've been meaning
But
to
it
give it a
wasn't
rewatch.
a remake.
No.
It was just continuation.
No, it was a continuation. And I got to tell you, I didn't hate it. I mean, I remember, I think I've only seen it like once or twice, but I remember it wasn't as awful
Well,
as
I like
anticipated.
I like James Belushi. John Goodman was my
John
least favorite
Goodman.
part of that.
Right, me
of
too.
The Blues Brothers 2000.
I like John Goodman, but
You know.
I just,
It could have just been James Belushi and Dan Aykroyd.
But I do remember I liked it much more than I thought I would.
yeah,
I need to rewatch it. I've been
Yeah.
feeling that sentiment.
it's
for a
worth
while.
rewatching.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, well, good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice pulls there, Jake.
Good stuff.
Nate, you're up for round 2, baby. Let's.
I just saw Caught Stealing. It was great.
Oh yeah, right. You told me
Right.
about that.
I have not seen that. I want to.
I don't remember what else I've watched. Oh, I saw Weapons.
Oh my God, I saw
So,
Weapons,
great.
I have not seen it,
dude.
Awesome.
and apparently I can't see it because it'll stress me.
It
out
will.
too
It
bad.
will fuck you up. It's because here the concept is dynamite, but the scenes that are hard and tense are real hard and tense.
Real
Right.
hard and
Yeah.
real tense.
Yeah, but man, what a great movie! I
Yeah.
really like that movie.
Yeah.
I was gonna say crap. A Bronx Tale. I mentioned that last
Ah,
time.
yeah,
One of my
yeah.
favorites.
Love it. Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right,
Good
let's
ones.
do it, Luke.
Oh, I have a mic over here.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
That's so funny.
let me do 2.
Pause.
Let me
It's shake weight.
Akimbo. I really love funny shit. I love, Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Curb Your Enthusiasm,
Yeah.
shows like that. And I
Yes.
love my favorite movie is probably Tropic Thunder.
Oh my
I mean, and like I would love to pick a more serious, thoughtful movie, but I think that really covers everything.
Yeah, no,
I
go
think
with
it's-
what you want. I
I
mean,
think
that's what we
Tropic
like.
Thunder.
The
is,
Notebook isn't in your top 3?
amazing.
I forgot that one.
Shocking.
No.
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack. I mean, can you believe it?
I'd love
you
to give
never
you a
go
quote from
full
the movie, but I
retard.
don't think I can. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I was like,
love
for my
it.
last impression of the night, Simple
It's
Jack.
a quote from the movie.
Yeah, it's so good, dude.
Go to China, win a ping pong tournament.
Oh my God! And
Dude, I
Downey
saw-
Jr. I mean, he was up for Academy
Right.
Award. Did he
Dude,
win?
Tom Cruise.
Served it.
The
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise. You know, I watched that thing the other day. He made that character
The
up.
fake
on
Oh, yeah,
arms,
yeah,
the fake hands
yeah.
that they
Les
put on him.
Grossman was his name. What a great
Grossman.
name, even. I mean,
My client wants a Devo.
he looks at it. He goes, you hit him. He goes, hit that guy.
Really fucking hard.
It's funny.
It's so good.
Yeah, it was
Anyways,
fucking
yeah.
incredible.
I
Danny
love funny
McBride,
stuff.
dude, the goat.
Yeah, nice
that's a
pulls.
great
I've been watching Gemstones too. That's a funny show.
Oh
Oh
my God.
my God, I love that
Gemstones is
show.
great.
The fourth season is incredibly dumb, but it's good.
It's perfect. It has a great ending. It's perfect from start.
I have not
It does?
watched the fourth
Me
season
neither.
yet.
Somebody said the fourth season sounded like the writer's strike. Like it was just like.
Interesting.
And I will say it started a
There's
little weird,
5
but it gets
seasons, right?
good.
Are
It gets
there?
good. It's just
Interesting.
4.
There's just 4. No, 4. It was good. Like
Yeah.
they're fucking insane.
I mean, they're
like,
you're right. They're all
crazy.
You
nuts.
haven't seen 4 yet?
No.
Oh, it gets wild. It gets
Yeah.
crazy. What's his name's in it?
It's been affecting my brain.
I love that. That's good television.
They
man.
had Eric Andre in the 3rd season, which was
damn it.
incredible.
What the hell's the
Fourth
dude's
one.
name?
that was a good
He's Yonda from Guardians. Michael Rooker's.
Oh,
no
Rooker's
way.
in it.
Michael Rooker's in
Nice.
season 4.
All right, well that's a different ball game.
Yeah.
I love Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, Michael Rooker.
Yeah. And Megan Mullally.
It's a deep
She's
cut.
in it too.
Wow, I love her too.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Well, look, Natalie, do you have anything
Yeah.
else? I mean,
I want to know, because Amanda always wants me to ask this, I want to know what everybody is listening to right now.
Right now. Oh, actually, I can tell you, I've had on repeat this Led Zeppelin at MSG.
oh,
I've
wow.
had that on repeat. And I've been watching the Billy Joel documentary, so I've been diving back into Billy Joel. And a lot of live Billy as well. So,
I really enjoyed that. That was a deep,
oh
like,
my
yeah, like
God.
the
I'm
two-parter.
obsessed with it. I'm going
Yeah.
to watch it 5 times before the year is over.
Yeah, I enjoyed
love
it.
it.
Mike Quinlan, he was like, he's a dick. Fuck him. I was like, what? Crazy. I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's good.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
What do you got?
Doing honestly a lot of Primus and Rush right now because we're gearing up to play the Science Center on Halloween.
Yep.
We're doing a few sets. I'm doing a Nestor Plays Primus set, and then we're doing a Natalie Brooke Rush set.
Nice.
And I want to make sure that I already know that music since birth, but I'm just
Right.
really trying to make sure. Those are some of my favorite people ever, so I do not want to mess it up.
Right.
So I just
Rush.
mainline
That's
that
got to be
stuff.
complex.
yeah, you ain't gonna mess it up. You know, you
That
got the
show's sold.
sauce.
That,
baby.
is that show sold out?
It is
It
every
will
year.
be
It will
if it's
be,
not yet.
for sure.
So get tickets.
And like at least like 2 weeks in ahead. So
Right.
tell
Yeah.
people not to wait.
I'm listening to Billy Joel and Whatever I Have to Learn.
Yeah.
Because I've got
Yeah.
a lot to learn right now.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But Billy Joel isn't one of them.
I'm
yet.
also listening to pretty
Yet.
much my Spotify is crap because it's just anything
Yeah.
anything that I'm learning or
Yeah.
Natalie's songs.
All right, what would you normally be
Yeah.
listening to?
But I would normally be listening to. I was listening to a really good album. It's been my favorite for like a couple months now. It's Extraction, which is Victor Wooten and Greg Howe and Dennis Chambers.
Wow.
That's awesome, yeah.
And
That-
it's a
Everybody
sick
went,
album, and it like has it's just that disgusting kind of like impossible to ever cover
Sure.
fusion that I love to listen to and never be able to play.
we had a guest on, Evan Woodard. He's Salvage Arc. That's what he goes by on Instagram. He does magnet fishing. He explores Baltimore and digs up privies and stuff.
Oh.
We're interviewing him in here. I mean, we're over like an hour and a half into
we're
it,
deep
and
in.
he's just like, he's like, my cousin plays bass in this band, and we move on and get back, and then it comes back up, and he's just, we're like, are you asked? You're like, who is your cousin that plays the bass? And he's like, Victor Wooten.
I said you prick. Like,
Your
what the
cousin
fuck?
plays bass.
Your cousin
Yeah.
who plays the bass
Yeah.
is Victor Wooten.
Listen to it.
Right.
That's what he
Plays the
says.
bass.
He's like my cousin who plays the
cousin is
bass,
the
and we
bass.
just move on
Yeah,
from it.
and the way it unfolded, it was like a roundabout. Like
Yeah.
he would have moved right on.
No,
like,
if we didn't come back to
and all
it.
of a sudden, I was like, "Well, did you ever start a band with your cousin?" And he's like, "No, he had another band. My cousin's Victor Wooten." I said, "You fucker, what the fuck?
Dude.
Like, give me a break." Like,
yeah.
And the rest of that episode.
incredible.
What
Yeah.
are you guys listening to right now?
Oh,
Lola Young, conceited, Noga Eras. We're going to see her in October 5th at Union Stage, and I'm listening to a ton of Charlie Crockett.
Cool.
see, I listen to a lot of books and Gravedigger's Biscuits because
What?
that's my band.
Okay, cool.
Gravedigger's
Yes.
Biscuits on Spotify. But
November 14th
yeah, we're playing
Auto Bar.
Auto Bar.
with the Glenmont Popes.
No way,
Glenmont
Rodney
Yeah.
Henry's band.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I know Rodney.
It's good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm all over the place. Jamiroquai is my comfort food.
Hell yeah.
Like I love,
Oh, the Lost Boys soundtrack's been on
Oh,
repeat
shit.
for a while.
Is that right? Wow.
because I've had a craving to watch that
Lost in
movie.
the shadows over there, are you?
And Natalie Brooke.
Nice.
She's
Oh.
on the
that's
Spotify
fun.
top.
Thanks.
On the road, we stayed with a Crockett who is a descendant of Davy Crockett,
Really?
that right?
and Charlie Crockett, and he
Really?
kind of looks like Charlie Crockett.
Right?
Wow.
Really?
Thought I'd say that.
Who?
Shout out Jay Crockett.
Who? Oh, what?
That's awesome.
If you look up a picture of Charlie
Richmond?
Crockett, it looks kind of like
Richmond?
Jay.
Jay?
Yeah,
I had no
Interesting.
idea.
You were there for all that.
Yeah, I went to bed after 5 minutes. That's
he
probably
looks
why I
like
missed
Davy
out
Crockett
on
too.
I'm going to Merriweather Sunday to see Leon Bridges and Charlie Crockett for my birthday.
Dude, if you fucking get
I got a
backstage or something, that would be
Birthday.
wild.
I'm not getting backstage. We're not.
You
We are
might
in like the fourth row. But I'm not
Believe in the
pit.
universe, baby.
No,
that's
I
what
got.
we
That's
do.
a birthday. That's a birthday present for me.
Good, nice. That's fun. You love that shit.
September 13th is coming.
Yep. Well, we'll be 32 that day, September 13th.
I can't wait.
32 years
I'm going to be
old.
50.
I'm going to be 24.
The 5
24. Big. Yeah. 5,
Congratulations,
50,
man.
I'm
fucking
turning
50.
14.
Did you say you're going to be 24?
That's what the
24.
guy at the
Crazy,
liquor
right?
store said about me
Wow.
today.
Yeah, that
Jeez.
is great.
30.
No,
50's
that's
And
not.
awesome.
what do
'cause-
you got? Like, what's up with Nestor? What do you got? 25?
26.
Jacob and
26.
We're the same age.
26.
26.
26.
6.
34.
Nate's old as shit.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
No
our
such thing.
he's our boomer.
No
Right.
such thing.
When are you doing the auto bar?
November 14th.
Yeah, 11/14.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'll be promoting the shit out of it once. Like,
Put it
We're
in
doing
my
it right
calendar.
now.
yeah, right. Yeah. Well, this won't be out. So
I put it in my
October
calendar.
10th.
oh shit, that's right.
A little over a month away, dude.
All right, so Natalie, I'm so happy
Yeah.
that we made this happen.
Me too.
I really am, and I appreciate you guys, Nestor, Nate, Luke. You guys are fucking incredible.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys.
And you are incredible, and
You have
wish
shows
nothing
coming
but
up.
Success.
Hella shows.
We have our calendar. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting you up for who puts the shows out there.
I mean, my Instagram's got the list.
What is that?
My Instagram?
Yep.
Sorry. Noodly Brooke. Noodly Brooke with an E.
Nice.
But I'm saying who posts,
Wow.
who handles your schedule?
Okay. I was like, am I getting this wrong?
Who is that?
On the socials?
Anywhere. Like, who
I mean,
do I
yeah.
get to get your gigs so I can put them on our calendar?
Yeah, my website or my Instagram. So
Yeah.
I run my Instagram and I keep everything pretty updated.
Okay.
Natalie,
Yeah.
answer easy right now because Woe Davis is a bit of a fucking lunatic with this kind of shit. Okay.
I thought I kept getting it wrong.
No, you didn't. You didn't. But what he's trying to
She's like, wait a
zero
minute,
in
I
on,
think I'm saying
what
this
he's
right.
trying to zero in on is we're trying to provide a service for the bands with their calendar, and a lot of times we offer the bands that are on the show the service of the calendar. Now, in order to do that, you've got to tell us or give us the gigs, and he'll post them. No
Got
problem.
it.
I'll find them,
Honestly,
but
you
if I
can-
have questions,
Yeah, like if you want to text me too.
yeah, I will.
Yeah.
If you want to text me too about other things, if you just want to talk.
Okay. Oh, I'm always
Make it
down
doesn't
for that
respond.
too.
Yeah.
Nathan's
I'll
too busy
respond to you.
texting Jason Momoa.
Yes.
And you guys, we're waiting for the Momoa, come to Baltimore. Let's put this to bed,
Yeah.
baby. Let's make the
we'll
fourth
put him to
beat
bed.
happen.
Oh my god. Have you guys watched Hires?
If you don't start acting
Yes.
right, though, yeah.
Dude, that's so funny. I arranged for us to get in a room with Stavi so we can talk to him.
No
Yeah,
way.
we have not.
doing-
He doesn't know we exist, so he might not give
He
a
will.
shit.
He
But
will.
we're gonna be in the fucking room with him, and that's what's important.
Dude, get out.
It's
Excellent.
awesome.
We saw Stabby.
If you need studio hands that day, you let
Right,
me know.
right. I will.
Luke and I snagged some of the tickets for one of those pop-up shows he did over the
nice.
winter at the Port Comedy
Yeah,
Club.
So
that's
cool.
wild.
20 or 30
Right.
40 tickets.
That's
No,
amazing.
I've
That's
been.
awesome. He
It's
was
happened.
good.
I'm sitting on my couch and I'm like, motherfucker, Stavi just walked in and he's doing a show at the port.
Right.
I missed the first one, and then the second one we clamped on it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And me and him
awesome.
both had about 12 bucks
you
to
guys
our
had
name.
no money.
Pennies together.
You
Had no
almost
money.
didn't
I
make
was
it home.
We got
asking
two
my
drink-
girlfriend for money to go.
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
2 drink minimum, just
Yeah.
scrounging to
Oh my God.
like, come on.
Have you
come on.
watched Tires yet?
You
I
like
got
didn't
you
have
two
enough
drinks.
gas
I'm
to
so
go.
totally
funny.
caught up.
So funny.
It's fucking incredible.
so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And-
this was amazing. Huh?
And plug,
Yeah.
so you're Noodly Brooke on
Yep.
Instagram, and any other handles you want to plug?
No, just Facebook is Natalie Brooke and then Noodly Brooke on Instagram. That's
All
it.
right, and your stuff's all over Spotify, and the new album will be out when this. I can't fucking
October
wait for
10th,
that.
Yeah.
today.
On vinyl,
You have
too.
merch too. Do
Yeah,
you have
we got
shirts?
Yeah, we got shirts, shorts, koozies, everything. We're gonna try to have the online store up in November, but right now it's all still at the shows.
All right,
Yeah.
and then let's do Nestor. You got anything to plug?
Yeah, at Nestor on the Bass, on Instagram, Facebook, everything. I have music on Spotify under the name Nestor. I have an electronic project on Spotify called Sinister, SYNESTER. Check that out. Give it a stream. Send me a message if you hate it. If you love it, blow me a kiss.
Nate _ on drums. Greasy Hands Band on Instagram, and Dancing Bears Grateful Dead Tribute. Those could be wrong, but those are the bands.
You'll find it
Got
there.
it.
Right,
I think
right.
you got it.
Father. Wow.
What the hell did you just?
Daddy.
We're done. We're done here. We're done.
Hold on. I'm getting to it. At Father _Walker _
Okay, there we
Father
go.
Walker on Instagram, or just type Luke Walker and you'll find it. And my other band is 1 Gram Band at 1 Gram Band on Instagram. We're a funky old jam band if that's more your speed.
I know.
So
We're gonna get
come
you in
check
the
us
lounge.
out. And yeah.
Yeah, well, look, I appreciate you all, Natalie. I can't wait
Appreciate
to
you
say that I
guys.
know you, and this
was great.
wonderful.
This was such a good time.
good stuff. And
Yeah,
look,
it was great finally getting.
And
you
look,
guys in.
if you're on the stage in front of 60,000 people and want to
Shout out
say
Sanity
Sanity Lounge,
Lounge.
that would be wonderful.
I
Yeah.
will.
And so
I'll
I
get you
appreciate
some
it.
shirts. I don't have them here because the
You can do
order
a shirt
wasn't ready
trade.
yet. Yeah. We
shirt
got
trade.
some ladies sizes
Yeah, man.
now.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Ladies cuts.
I don't have that. I should.
Well, I got pressured into it. Well, we got pressured into it. by the ladies.
by the ladies, which it's fun.
But everybody, even Molly, Old Eastern prints our shirt. Do you know that band? Old Eastern.
Old
They
Eastern
have
Ink Shop.
Old Eastern Ink Shop.
I
and
just
they have the
recommended
band
them
Old
to
E-
Maggie.
That's who we use. They're great.
yeah, they're awesome, and
Molly
they got a
and
great
Nick.
band.
Probably print your
And they have a
shirts.
great band. Molly and Nick are awesome, and they're quick. But even she said, she's like, nobody fucking buys lady shirts. I'm like, but everybody wants them, so we'll
Yeah.
see.
They
Right,
are so quick and so good at what
They're
they do.
coming.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
awesome.
them.
Yeah, they're cool.
All right, guys. Well, look, this was awesome. Stay sane, Baltimore.
Woo!
Awesome.
dripping wet from a summer storm. Imagine drops of rain. They glimmer in different places. One thing I know, I stay the same. I stay the same. Whoa, right after a downpour, the sail gets still holds.
say cut it?
Thanks for listening, Baltimore. You can find us at www.sanitylounge.com or on Instagram at sanity.lounge.
Keep listening and subscribe.
Stay sane, Baltimore.